Yo, what's up? We are back. We racked up a bunch of runs in the dungeons, Transcendence, Expedition, and so on. And today we want to close that. Okay, so let's queue up first. Expedition, Fire Temple Conquest. This is where we're currently trying to get our jewelry ready. Then we can take on our daily quests. Let's see first if there's a ticket somewhere. No ticket. So what we are doing right now is we are checking the percent chances for winning. Here we have Pet Crystal 100% and a hidden key, so this is pretty decent. Looks like our party lead is AFK. So I cannot read any of this, so I'm just gonna like click and whatever goes, goes. So really bad percentage on the crystals. I have to reroll. And while we are in queue times or whatever, we will always try to do something efficient, like duty quests, gathering, to get our crafting skills maxed out. Did I pull that? Because usually you don't pull any mobs if you go behind their back, because their visual is actually straightforward. So let's buff them up. Then let's hope they're bringing some damage with. Because for the people that just tuned in new, we are actually playing a healer and not a mage, even though it looks a bit like a mage. All the spells that we're doing. What I really like about this dungeon, it's so comfy to farm. Like the travel time is so short. This is it. So now we're just gonna wait until the boss fight starts and it's fine. I popped out all the heals, but it was not enough. Okay, he is back to full life. And here comes round number 2. The new skill is just broken. Like, we can dodge those mechanics so easily. So, first run. What's going to be the first loot? Nothing again. Okay, 1 second. I have to adapt the chat. For some reason, the multi-stream tool is trying to exclude TikTok chat. Let me fix that. Okay, we're good. So let's gather some audio. Then we're doing the second run. I am German, but I only stream English content. So every fine audio we got is now also an option to get an exchange to fresh aria with the substance morph. And we are currently still needing to upgrade our alchemy. We are like, I think 46 or something. We need to get it to level 50 so we can do the follow-up quest. And I think if we gather all the audio today and all the runs, we definitely get it upgraded today. And then we can work our way to crafting the better mana stones to get better roll on our gear. So we stopped here at trying to get pet crystals and fissure tickets. That one is good. It has 100% on the crystal. Also 100% on the crystal. Okay, let's reroll one more time. 50%. 50%. Oh, 100. This is fine. But not getting a single ticket today, this is, yeah, that sucks. Okay, here it looks like the party lead is AFK. So, can't really read that stuff, so I'm just gonna like press a couple of them. Oh, here we are. Okay. So let's teleport. Ah, we already got the cue. Nice. So how much time does crafting involve in the game? So a bunch of the materials that you're doing from crafting comes from grinding mobs. Like for example, to do mana stones that you need to do awakes or like bonus stats lines onto your gear. This will be always a bit too sideways here. The mana stones, they need spirit stones to be crafted, and those are normal mob drops. So I would say for the most important part in the game, those are all done by PvE, and the actual gathering of like ores, resources, and stuff like this, if you don't want to do it, the game is not really forcing you to do it. But the first 1000 gathered of each material will give you an artisan stone in unique, and this stone is quite valuable because no matter what weapon or whatever you want to craft, yeah, let's go to, you will always need a shit ton of those, and they are quite expensive. We are playing Aion 2 at the moment. So now comes the hard part. Because my ping is still 170 at the moment, and that mechanic is really hard to do with that delay. Because the roll that you're doing, like this roll here, it has no how to say it. It has no iframes. So while you're rolling, you're not immune. You're basically how to say it, like when you start moving at position A, and then you get there to position B where you want to go, you're only changing position if the roll is fully completed. So mid-dash, you're always registered by the server at the starting location. So if you have bad ping, you will always get stuck in those kind of mechanics. Similar to jumping. Like there's lots of dungeon mechanics where you have to jump over something, and the delay from when you're actually being registered to the air to the wave traveling, it's quite bad. Okay, wait, let me explain that again. Like when you're rolling. So I start here now, and then I'm rolling, now I'm over here. The whole time during the animation, I would still be registered as standing right here. Only if the animation is fully completed, you will be where you actually wanted to go. So there's no mid-register, like that the position is locked the whole time and it travels with you. It's basically going from point A to point B right away and not like traveling in a line. And there's no iframes, so invincible frames, that during the animation you cannot get attacked or whatever. So that means actually for PvP, doing the rolls and stuff, you should time that properly. Because sometimes doing a roll means that you will not be able to act for like 0.25 seconds. And if you see this here, this is always the last area, and this goes for all dungeons. If you are in the last area, you do not need to walk. Only the tank needs to go and touch the boss, and then everyone else can get ported by the animation. Also, if you know you cannot make an animation, then at least try to stay so you will get only hit by one wall and the next one is already a goal. So if you think one step ahead, you're not taking that much damage. And if you have a decent healer in there that is spamming heal the whole time while during the animation, you can also do it that way. See, like I'm not dodging like all of the walls. I'm only dodging. Oh. That I didn't pay that much attention. But in theory it works. I just got hit by the double spin. And this is actually not a real death. Because what they did is they implemented a new skill that now allows you to have 5 stigmas. Here, those stigmas, and you can now have 5 instead of 4. And the reincarnating touch right here, this will just give me a life again. So I can use it. If I die, I can instantly respawn. And this is perfect to dodge mechanics that are a bit tricky if you have ping problems. And later on, of course, it makes a lot of sense if you're doing like the harder dungeons, like this is just like a regular one, where you never want your healer to go down in the raid. So I have then the ability to rest other people, and I can have like one cheat death while doing it. Oh, sorry. I can already start feeling that it's turning spring. I really have to sneeze a lot. Okay, so this time we have our cheat death on cooldown. But we can use the invincibility one. And now it also came off cooldown. Because we also have a 3-second invincibility to all kinds of damage. And this is also nice to, like, do a mechanic in easy mode. Insufficient cube space. So what we did drop is the Wrathful Ego. This is also a valuable crafting item. So it was definitely worth it so far. We also already have 5 artwork pieces. Once we got 10, we can try to craft the Fire Temple artwork. How do I remove the stun? Okay, 1 second. Let me grab that cube. We are playing Aion 2 leader packs. So, escape, expedition. We have one more run. Okay, they all left. So we can pick the Uri. So, usually every class has their own skills and they're all different. But this skill here, Defiance, is the same for every class. And this one will allow you to break free of CC once. But then it has a long cooldown. So it's really important to get that to level 16 as fast as possible. I'm missing 1 level at the moment. To have a 25% chance to reset it's on cooldown. So that means you're getting CC'd, I can spam space, and I get free, and 25% chance that if I get hit in the normal one that I have no cooldown. It's pretty good for PvE, because many dungeons they have CC spells for the bosses, but it's especially important in PvP. Oh, that failed. Oops. Very nice. So we're having one more run of those. So this already looks like the leader is AFK. Welcome, Kyle. We're playing Aion 2. Okay. Yeah, looks like the leader is AFK. Okay, so we managed to get at least to the position of the daily quest. Let's clear inventory. So let's buff them up and then let's go. Thanks for the likes, Ben. I would say for a game that has only done a soft launch, it's already way more polished than all the MMOs I've seen coming out in the last years. Combat is on point. It's really smooth. Like I'm playing at 170 ping in Taiwan, and it still feels good. So, like, once we get it on global, it's gonna feel amazing. Oh, this is what I just explained with the Defiance. Now it was on cooldown and I could not remove myself easily. What is going on? Hey, that was our last run. I will have to pass. Oh, we got a weapon. Enrage, Chromate, Silver Dagger. Okay, because with those, we can craft potential stones. And with this, we can craft extra PvE damage percent onto our weapon. So even though it is not for our class, the loot is still valuable. We are playing Aion 3 today, Gero. Playable in EU? No, it's not playable in EU. I have a guide on my YouTube channel, same name as on TikTok. And there it's a step-on-step guide on how to connect when you're playing from Europe. Because it's more, at the moment, only playable in Korea and Taiwan. But the game is fully translated into English. So all tooltips, skills, or whatever, it has English already implemented. So you can properly play it. Okay. So we did gather everything. This also means we have all of our runs done. Expedition, yeah, see, they're all done for today. Then Transcendence, we were grinding experience for our gold cards to level them up. Today the queues are so quick. Usually I farm the daily quests, meanwhile waiting until I get like a group or something like this. But today, so smooth. Why are you online early today? There's a vacation day in Germany, so we don't have to work. Hey, I'm new. How is Gladiator versus Ranger? So I would say like the main difference is Ranger is squishy, has higher damage output though, if played correctly. It's really ping dependent. Gladiator is a lot more tanky. Melee, of course. And I would say he's like the brawler of um, the classes that you have. And I would say in PvP, Gladiator is a lot better at the moment with the current balancing. So he is flying over here now to unlock that Kibelisk, and then we can port down there. In this dungeon, you always split up with 3 people doing mobs and the first 2 bosses, and 1 person running the whole dungeon, unlocking the port points so the other people can port quickly and do the bosses. So on the right side, you're seeing enemy forces. There we need to achieve 40 points, and you get them by killing the enemies. So they don't want you like to rush through the whole dungeon without doing anything in those modes. Like the dungeon design is fairly similar across the game, I would say. But some dungeons require like actually like killing. Oh, what the heck? Okay, sorry, I did not pay attention here. That's ridiculous. Did I just die to the trash mobs? What's going on? So we got 40 points. That's just enough to go to the next boss. Because if you kill a boss, you will also get enemy forces. It's not only trash mobs that give it. We're still heavily slowed. So now he's doing his double mechanic. Circle, we step in. Now we have to go outside slowly. Because he's gonna do his big swirl. This shit covers almost the whole screen. So, and now see, he unlocked the next port point, so we can, instead of walking now through the dungeon and everything, we can just port. This one is the easiest dungeon out of the Transcendence ones. And bosses, I mean. Because as long as you're able to jump over those with your ping, you're good. And even if you don't, and you have a decent healer with you that is spamming here, see, like I can stand in it with bad gear, and it still works. So now final boss. Last one. So I have to rebuff again with our damage increase buff. So here we have to go inside the circle with him. The more people are inside the circle, the less damage it is doing, because it is splitting all the damage equally between the people there. So, that run was smooth. And they're asking to do a next one, so we can jump right ahead. Can I play this game in Germany? Yes, you can. Just go to my YouTube channel and follow the guide on there step by step. Okay, sadly they did not all press yes for a second round, so we're gonna have to find a new team again. Okay, so we are part the lead now, the other people left. Also fine. Is this Guild Wars 3? No, no. 2 is already correct, but we're playing Aion 2 and not Guild Wars 2. Okay, quest solved, but I do see a feather here on the side. Let's gather that. We already did complete our monolith. Let's see, looks like there's a road boss. That we can join in while we're waiting for our queue. The only thing is I don't know now how the party is called. Ah, but we got one extra in. It's still Asian servers. Why did it not start? Oh, because I was in combat, probably registered. Oh, we did drop a yellow helmet just from grinding the mobs there. Nice. So every yellow item, no matter if it's like the worst item level or whatever, it can still, how's it called? It can still be used to re-roll a soul binding. So in that regards, they all have equally the same worth. What's the name of this video? How to download Aion 2 on my channel. I don't have a bot for TikTok. Like the commands, they only work on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. It still has those pay-to-win features like in Iron 1? Yes, definitely. But also, like everything you see here is completely free to play. I did not purchase anything. And I'm only, 1 second, let me check. 16 gear score away from unlocking the, how to say it, like the next dungeon. And then after grinding that dungeon, which will allow me to get decent item level bracelets, I can then go for unlocking the next dungeon, which is at 2800. And then I have unlocked all the dungeons completely free to play. And I'm not like tryharding because I don't want to get like bored of the game before it releases on global. I just say like it is playable pretty good, even if you don't cash or whatever. We are currently grinding stage 6 for EXP. To stay in range so I can still heal them. Let's get them back up to full life. Server, I'm not exactly sure how it's called. Daminu, Dumnum, Damnam, something like this. I'm playing in Taiwan, correct. Taiwan, Damyun, Demyun, Dami, I don't know, something like this. I can't really remember. Does it show when I say P? Where does it show my server? I don't know. I did actually make a post about when character creation was open again on YouTube. And there I think I posted the server. So, third boss now. It does look a little bit like Throne and Liberty. It's from the same publisher, but we are actually playing Aion 2. It's not registering a single roll that I'm doing. It's not looking good. Huh. That's actually the first time that happened. I didn't even know that's possible. So there's like a time limit on killing it. I don't know, I found that dungeon at least like, what, 30 times now already? That's the first time. They are not helping him. Why are they not going inside? So at that mechanic, the people have to go inside where it has the arrow, and the more people are inside, the less damage the whole people are taking. Okay. Weird. Oh no, I'm all good. Why am I running this one? Because I just want to grind some experience, and I'm a little bit too weak. Like I cannot, like for example, this one here, when I try to run this one, like they all want like 200k combat power, and I'm only at like 140k. So if I enter, they will just kick me. That's the issue. Since we are playing free-to-play, no subs, and I started like, what, 1 month ago? We are still... Yeah, how to say it? We're still trying to play the catch-up game, no? Still fairly new, I would say, to the game. And I also want to like put lots and lots of time into career and then not enjoying the game when it comes out on global. I just want to learn all the content first so I know what to do when global releases. That's basically the goal. Don't forget your pets. I am close to get all of them level 3 at the moment. I still have a couple left that are level 2. I am doing it. I know how high the value is there. We are gonna have to do that duty boss again. Ooh, this looks really low damage. I forgot my buff. Welcome to the stream, Nifty. It is the Taiwanese version of Aion 2 that we're currently playing. So we got the 40 points, we can leave. It's free to download. Guide is on the YouTube channel, or when you're, since you're watching on Twitch, there's also a command. Our commands are listed in the channel description. Try to keep him alive, he was really low. Yeah. Okay, got him. Time for number 2. So I have to not walk into my mates here. So the other guy didn't have the buff yet, and he just returned. He did unlock the boss quite quickly. Let's go back so he doesn't get hit. Okay, last one. Huh? My heal bugged again. Now it's working. Okay. So this run was fine. Do they want to do a go again? No. See if we can kill him in time before we get ported. Oh, he was doing a trap. Didn't even realize it. I think if I wouldn't have walked in this trap, I would have been able to kill him before we get ported. So, let's wait for the unlock. This one dude has an insane amount of damage. Just in time unlocked, huh? Smooth. Yeah. Thanks for the follow, Kobe. Let's hope we can do that again, because those runs were really fast. The one guy was carrying hard. Okay, this time I'm gonna kill the boss first before we queue up again. Queues are way too fast today. So now we can queue up again. Okay. I think if we do all of our runs today, we will be able to get a level up on our Arcana cards. Group them up. When is the global release? It's going to be Q3 this year, but we don't have an exact date yet. On April Fool's Day, they did troll the people with a July release date, but this is fake, so if someone says that, don't trust it. But one thing we can hear from this... What the heck is going on? That if this is their joke release date, huh, with July, and they're saying, ha 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 ha, that was the joke, no? And they're saying Q3, they, I don't know, like, I don't know how to say it. Like it feels like they were basically making April Fools, but still saying to people, yo, it's gonna be September because it's the last month of the quarter. You know what I mean? Fuck here. Just in time. Hey, they didn't want to do a second round? How many runs do we have left? 4. Right? Expedition, yeah, 0. Transcendence, 4. Spam sounds good. God, I hate the quests in the fortress. The map is so bad of it. Because when you see the map, it only shows the top and none of the paths or whatever inside. So quite annoying. They body plugged me. So, last one. Down here. Huh. Am I porting into the dungeon or to my port point? Okay, so dungeon looks like it has priority. Hey, he is really fast. Oh, shit, I was standing in the poison. That's why I couldn't teleport. Oops. Oops, oops. Oh, welcome to the stream, Metader. I am fine. Because I don't have to work today. There's a nationwide holiday in Germany. So, took a bit longer, but we made it. Uh, 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 yeah, okay. We can just act like no one saw that, huh? Holy shit. That death was so stupid. And I had legit no control, it just did whatever the fuck it wanted. Okay, at least they didn't die. Let's heal them back up. Smooth. Ay, ay, ay. Where's number 4? Did you also drop down in the abyss? Looks like it. So, everyone here, let's buff and go. See, they're doing it correctly. They're all in the circle, this splits the damage and does not make the targeted person get one-shotted. This is how it should be done. Just getting low. So I always have to make sure you see this blue band. When he puts it on me, I have to make sure to stand on the opposite side of the boss. So the beam is like dealing damage to the boss. Or you prefer the new one? I don't know. Like I am still too low gear score for the new one. So I don't know yet. I started a bit late. Because at first I was like, fuck it. I don't want to play before global release. And then I didn't know what to play. Like the game I was playing, it was no fun anymore. And then I decided to give it a try before. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I actually expected at the start. I was like, oh, okay, it's just a Throne and Liberty copy. Oh, the pay to win is so bad, blah, blah, blah. Like, I got a bit baited by all the negative videos. But when I actually checked it out myself, it's quite enjoyable. They fighting the air? What the heck was going on there? Okay, got it. This corner is killing me. I know it and I still keep walking into it and I know it's bugged. It's really bad. That was really bad. This run is cursed. Let's do a random belt max while we're waiting. Oh, that still hit me? Sounds like cheating. Not a clean run, but once the person reconnected, it was all fine. Didn't you do Thrive content? This is years ago. I have done way more other games content than I did Thrive. Yeah, I did go a bit off and do some other things, like not MMOs, but I don't know, like I tested all genres, and I would say the only games that I currently like is TFT and MMOs. Like the strategy in TFT is nice and it's fun, but I don't know, like I played shooters, I played every genre, MOBA, whatever, trying to find something fun, and it was hard. Are you more a PvE or a PvP player or both? I am more a PvP player. Definitely. But it's not like that I hate PvE or whatever and I only want to PvP or so. Like, how to say it? Oh, we got a statue. But how to say it? Like, if there would be no PvP, I would see no reason to PvE. Like playing a PvE only game, that this is not what I can do. Like, I think that's boring as hell. Like, I want to compete against other people. Nice. Where would you put sorcerers in Aion 2? Sorcerers. Ooh. I would put them more on the bottom of the tier list, I would say. Like PvE wise, when I was still using the unofficial DPS meter in dungeons, sorcerers never were on top. Of course, always higher than I was, because I was a cleric. We recently got the buff. Cleric is like insanely good in PvP. It's really easy to find dungeons. I don't know. Sorc feels like mid, because I think like if you want to play like a mage class character that is like doing range magic spells or whatever, then you would probably play Elementalist. And I think Elementalist is a good chunk better than Sorc. And it feels similar if you play it. That depends what kind of PvP that you like to be doing, huh? Like, let's say you want to do Arena. I don't know, I'm not too convinced about Arena Sorc. If you want to do like mass PvP in Abyss, nah? And your Sorc with like all of your range, like that's gonna go really well, nah? So it's not like, I'm not saying it's a bad class or whatever. I'm just saying that I personally would rather play Elementalist if I wanted to play a range mage style class. Hey, don't jump on me. don't think that you're missing something on Zork. It just does not feel, how to say it. To me, it looks like they wanted to have one more class in the game. It didn't know what to pick, and made just like a easy bet, and lots of people like mage or whatever. But I think it's neither unique nor it has like a good class identity. Also, I don't know. Like I played all the classes a little bit. I did not wanted to like pay money to unlock all slots, so I deleted some after testing. But Zork for me felt the most boring so far. I really like the Chanter gameplay. Elementalist and Cleric. Just like in terms of fun playing and button smashing and stuff. What I did not test yet is Assassin. Okay, that's it. I did not pay attention how many runs we have left. Having the pets on skill bar feels wrong. Okay, I did not play Aion 2, Aion 1, so I cannot say what was better. But what I noticed a bit is that, like, you don't want to have all of your pets used in like situation 1 this pet and like cycle through it. So you have a little bit less to do, but nonetheless, like I think the spirits look pretty nice. And also like looking at the future, like classes that can spawn something like a pet, like witch doctor or whatever, they are usually a lot more popular in games by default. And that usually means that they are getting decent patches and stuff like this. Okay, this Q is AFK. Oh, it's the wrong one. And 2, you could summon one pet that was perma until you switch, and skills had different effects depending on the pet you have out. Okay. Like, especially the last thing that you said, like different skills, adaptions and stuff like this, I like it. Because this stuff like this brings more depth into the gameplay and makes decisions more meaningful. Like, if I have to critique something on Ion 2, then I would say that you don't have like that much depth in a class, like not a lot of builds inside one class. But this is also something that I think is easy fixable. Because when we had like Throne and Liberty at the start, we also did not have multiple builds. And then the longer the game was, the more patches there were, the more different weapons and stuff were introduced, skills, the more variety you also saw over time. When it comes to spawning stuff, I would say Diablo 4 Witch Doctor is the class that I played that had the best synergies with like spawning creatures and having something do something for you. That nice AI of the creatures, they looked incredible, lots of different options that you could go for. I think if I ever want to play again another Diablo 4 hardcore season, then I'm probably going to play on Witch Doctor. We're done. But I got slowed. That was perfect stagger timing. Right into the big AoE. Okay, last one. And cleric is good in every PvP scenario. Well, it's my personal opinion, but I picked cleric because one, I did not play healer for a long time. The last time was in Asta. And the second one is that I feel like cleric is the only class to me that no matter what PvP content it is, like he is fine. And other classes, they always have like something that they're more good at, and others where they're not as good at. And I would like to pick like the most versatile character. And also, how to say it? Like your biggest enemy as a cleric is CC. So I am planning to build max status effect resistance, the highest that I can possibly can, and then build with HP and critical hit resistance. I've already done the math, and this is by far giving the best effective EHP in the game if you do this. So it's basically all about like, as long as you're not getting CC, that's fine. In this game, CC is not even 100% hits. Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure that that strategy will be able to pay out. Like, the way I did it when I was creating the cleric guide that will be released shortly before global release is I took all the thresholds from the gear from all classes that they can possibly reach, like multi-hit chance, critical hit, evasion, or whatever, and I made like a little table to check out which classes and which stats I would have to beat as a cleric, and if this is possible to do so by default. And it is. And it's also not as expensive as some people might think. Like if you're doing with critical hit resist, HP and status effect, you can go for 3 different roles. So that means the chance to get them on average is higher. If I would, for example, go for an evasion build, which is also viable, but as long as you don't hit your threshold, it's not working. And on the way there, like you spend way more resources because you only go for evasion. You cannot go for any other stat. So yeah, I think that is going to work out, but we will see. So we did all our expedition. We did all our transcendence. 1 second, did I activate all of them? Yeah. So let's see if we can upgrade an Arcana card. We were currently here on that one. If I do it like this, will it put in my golden ones? Because I don't want to use the golden ones yet. Debilitating mark +1. Okay, how does that look now? I don't really want that. Sucks. If those two would be on bold, it would be okay. So, Arcana. So this one is the one that I want to enhance next. I need 1 Defiance here and 1 Divine Aura. But don't you lag on damage or something? Well, like there's no mode where, like, as a cleric, you're the one that needs to be dealing all the damage, no? So, like if you play arena, then you have 2 people that deal the damage. If you are not dying and you are able to keep them alive, then it's just going to be a resource battle. And you also have quite a lot of CC as a cleric. So if you are able to stack more status effect resistance and status, and you get a little bit lucky, of course, now with like the CC, then the others will not be able to snack you that easy. Their healers under pressure then as well. Okay, this is where we stopped yesterday or the day before yesterday in the nightmare one. After we beat Zekiel, we now checking out layer number 2. And so far it was not like mechanic based that we couldn't complete more, or that like the mechanics were too hard and I didn't learn them yet. It was actually only a damage issue. We got this nice buff to damage on Cleric, and I think this buff will allow us to be able to clear this one here. Without having to go full power up. Still 2 minutes left and we already have 2/3 done, so we should be good time-wise. Because when you go over the 5-minute timer, this already happened to me, then the boss fight will not end, but he will get enraged and he will kill you with like 2 or 3 hits. And it's also hard to keep dodging him then, because I also feel like he got some additional movement speed then. 1 minute left. So I think the next one should also be possible. Pretty sure. But I don't think the one after this one will be possible. It's getting close time-wise. One minute. Okay, 34 seconds. I think We should get all them equally to level 3. This is possible with our gear. And then we have also almost gotten rid of all the runs. Sugar event. I think we still have one ticket, yeah. So let's do that quickly. One second, I will be right back. Okay. Last time I think we got a yellow artisan stone and a weapon as a third place, I think. That's gonna be hard to beat. We're making an escape. Let's go. Hopefully he runs out of stamina. Snagged that right in front of our eyes. Oh my god. We are getting denied hard. There's too many catchers. I think we're gonna go river. Oh, he's coming. Fast, 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 fast. He got us. So free delivery. Oh, it got me with the mountain. 7th place. Okay. So, Nightmare. Here. What? How did that hit me? Oh no, I'm lagging. Oh no, bad lag. Let's try to heal. Maybe we could survive. Nope. That's not possible, sadly. 1 second, let me check ping. Yeah. It went up from 170 to 367. I don't know. Okay, I cannot even press anything anymore. Okay, well, with this ping, I cannot continue playing, so I think I will go and walk the dog and use that natural downtime. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks that we are getting more and more every day. So have a nice one, and see you again tomorrow, or maybe tonight, depending on if I ever want to stream.